The last 12 months has been a steep learning curve. It's been this real balancing act between learning to be a CEO, learning to manage so many people and manage everything that's required to get the Flow Hives out the door to our customers. And at the same time, learning to be a new dad. It's crazy. So before we launched, life was quite different. It was running on a shoestring and kind of scratching along, doing anything I could just to strike that balance between paying the bills and focusing entirely on getting the invention off the ground. It's like you have these hopes and dreams, and the only thing that keeps you going is being optimistic that, yes, I can make this idea work. And to be there in the paddock with my dad, watching the honey flow, it was totally extraordinary to actually see it happening for the first time.
Oh yes, there it goes.
There it goes.
That's the first drops and it's pouring.
It's pouring in.
When we launched our campaign and hit target within a few minutes, that just spoke to thousands of people being interested in what we'd been doing.
And day one of the Indiegogo campaign, life just shifted, I think, 10 gears up. And so here we were in a shed, Kylie pregnant, launched the campaign, and it's just gone totally nuts. We're dealing with worldwide shipping problems. There's a million emails coming in, the stuff going everywhere. There's a whole team growing fast that I have to learn how to manage, which is not my skill set. And then Kylie's having contractions. Oh, hang on everyone, we just got to have a baby. And going to the hospital and bring our little boy into the world. And what a joy to see our son. Having this little boy in my life has been amazing. He doesn't care about all this business. He just wants to be with his dad. So I have to be in the moment with him. And that's been a real blessing. It's been really grounding to be a father and be there with him with all of this going on. I grew up on a community in the forest in this beautiful Northern Rivers region, and it was really a free-range upbringing. We had 160 acres to run around on, no TV, a workshop to play in. So entertainment for us would be pulling apart an old engine and getting it started, or trying to make some kind of contraption out of it. My parents were very encouraging. They didn't do criticism, so instead of saying, no, that won't work, they'd sit back and watch and see what we would create. And that to me was, I guess, freedom. I still don't have a TV, and I don't want one. For me, I want to be immersed in the environment around us. And that's where beekeeping comes in. Beekeeping really is a wonderful way to connect to the world around us. You can't help but be a beekeeper and be concerned about the environment. Straight away you're tuning into what's flowering, how is the environment around me being treated, because the bees, if you like, are shooting off in every direction and then bringing that environment, that nectar, those flowers back into your hive. And it's so good to be inspiring so many new beekeepers in the world. People say you should never work with family or friends, but I've found it the complete opposite. So it's been quite amazing to watch the team come together. It started off with just our family, then it extended to friends, and now it's extending beyond that. And it's only because we've had that dedicated support of so many talented people that we've been able to do this. And I love it. We've got this quirky bunch of friends and family, and we're all coming together and doing this in our own way. There is no suits and ties. Crowdfunding's amazing because it's allowed us to really maintain the ethics and views and values that are so important to us.
A lot of media have focused on the money, but for me it's, wow, the number of people that are really interested and engaged and want to be part of it is blowing me away.
This year has been such a steep learning curve. Manufacturing a product on a large scale is no easy task. We really wanted to be one of the first major successful crowdfunding campaigns in the world to actually deliver on time. When we saw that we were starting to slip at the end of 2015, we threw everything we had at it. So I've come up with a system to give us an extra 30% production. It was really important to do that so we could get as many Flow Hives as possible out to the customers for their honey season.
Flow's given me the chance to meet so many people that making a difference through business, so I've got more excited about the potential for business to be working for change and for a sustainable, ecologically vibrant world.
I've grown up with strong views and values to care for our planet, to care for our forests, and to care for the people who live here. I really want that to be at the core of this company, and I want to continue doing things like we did for Nepal and like we did for Vanuatu and like we did for the Hunger Project. I want to use this opportunity we've been handed for positive change in the world.